Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I've uploaded a video. I don't know what I'm going to talk about, and I don't know what I really want to do in this video, but I guess we'll figure it out as I go. So I think I'm going to show you what I've done in January in both of my notebooks. And let's start with my A5 Sterling Ink Common Planner. I'm pretty sure I've already posted a video of the setup, but we'll just go through it again. I've added a couple stickers, and I've done nothing here. I should probably get this filled out soon. I haven't done much here. I've done nothing here. This was supposed to be like my astrology tracker, and I probably still will do that. Like maybe keep track of the full moons or whatever's happening in the sky. This was my gratitude page, but I don't like it. I don't want to keep doing it. So I think what I'm going to do is like keep track of quotes that I like, song lyrics, and then here I want to keep track of whatever song I'm enjoying that day or artist maybe, because I used to listen to a lot of music like all the time 24/7, and then I don't know, parenting happened, I grew up, I don't know, but I stopped listening to music as much as I used to, and I want to get back into listening to music. And if I have a place to keep track of what I listen to, maybe it'll force me to actually listen to music. Anyway, I have not filled this out. I don't even know how, but I should probably do that at some point. I know I've read 5 books already, and so I haven't filled this out either because I forgot I had it. I think next year I'm going to move this into my planner. I don't even know what my favorite book of January was. So my picture day I absolutely loved, and I'm doing it again in February, and I'm just going to do it every month because I love it. I love looking back like that. And then my weeklies, I know I've already showed this one, and then this is not going to be in my weeklies anymore. My book reviews are going to go in here. So this is just a one-time thing. But I do want to keep track of movies I've watched and TV shows. And I love that we really do take a picture every night before bed. And then if I don't watch like a lot, and I don't want to print like a Tell Me Lies poster for every single episode I watch, so I'm just writing them down. And to fill up the empty space, I'll just paste pictures of random things that happened this week. So it's like a little scrapbook, I guess, in a way. Week 4, we finished Percy Jackson season 2 and season 4 of The Bear. I loved Percy Jackson. I really love that show. I think it's beautiful. The Bear was hard to get through. I don't know, I probably fell asleep during most of the episodes. But I liked the wedding episode. That one was really good. And week 5, we watched these random movies. My husband sent me a picture from work. Bridgerton, of course. And I've been listening to Madison Beer a lot. I'm really enjoying her Locket album. And week 6 was pretty good. I had to post a picture of my new B6 Stalogy. We watched The Muppet Show. We watched Star Wars and the Super Bowl. And kind of getting ready for this week. And then I can't show you my daily pages. Well, I can show you the ones that I've set up for today and tomorrow. So these are ready for my journaling. And I'm using my stickers from Pipsticks. They're kind of Valentine-y, kind of snail mail. But yeah, there is my A5 Dear Diary. And now I'll show you what I've done in my B6 Stalogy. And I got the blue one. I really like the blue one. I think it looks good with the black motor. I'm not going to put any stickers here, but the stickers are going to be in the first page. Here, I'm keeping track of the weather. It's been pretty warm for most of the year. And then here's my future log. And then highlights and events of the year so far and whatever's in the news. It's been a crazy year. The band calendar, and my spending tracker, and then gas and groceries and my grocery list. I was going to make a master grocery list, and I was supposed to do that last week, but I haven't, so I'll probably do that soon. And then take out this here. I'm going to keep track of how much we spend, and then here I'll keep track of how many times we have takeout. And then my Starbucks tracker, and then I keep track of pizza and Pop-Tarts because I don't want my son to eat as much as he has, so I keep track of that. And then I keep track of how many times I charge my Kindle and how many hours I'm on the phone, which is terrible. And then things I want, gift ideas, holiday planning. Obviously, these pages won't get looked at till like December, but I have room for my planning and holiday cards and gift tracker and Christmas advents and elf on the shelf. And then I have my cleaning stuff tracker and the dog and the cat's tracker, and then dad's stuff. I have to visit my dad. And then here's my homeschool plans, and I'm sorry I'm going really, really fast. I should probably take a breath and slow down. And then I have my child's tracker. I'm not going to show you like what I've already filled out, but this is what it looks. And then the previous page is January, February, March, and April. And then I have space for every month. And then we have my husband's stuff tracker, which I also like to keep track of stuff like work, dinners, or, you know, I don't know, random stuff. And then there's space for that. And then I have our love tracker, which I'm not going to show you, but kind of looks like that. And then I have my health tracker, which I'm also not going to show you the first page, but it looks like this. And then my sleep tracker, which I don't care about showing you. So that's what my sleep tracker looks like. I average around 7 hours a night, which is not bad, I think. And then my TV movie tracker, whatever's on my screen. So this is all the things we watched in January, and here's some of February. And I have a lot of space for that. And then I have, if I start a new series, I want to probably keep track of it here. The episodes that I've watched and have left to watch. I haven't started anything this year, so nothing there. I was going to keep track of music here, and I'm actually glad that I didn't use marker here, because if I'm going to keep music in the other notebook, I don't need it in here. And then I got YouTube and social totals, and then my calendar. I'll show you a blank calendar. So, well, it's not blank, but that's my calendars. And then let me show you what I did in January, I guess. So this is January. This is my reading tracker. So I'll write down the name of the book and then how many days I read it. I did a lot of not reading in January. And then here, I didn't do it because I wasn't in here for most of January. I was in the A5. But for February, I can show you. I'm going to do the photo prompts for the photos challenges on Instagram. I'm just going to do 2 of them here, and then I'll just pick whatever I like. And I obviously have not been doing them, so I don't know if this is what I'm going to keep doing every month. But I guess today's the 9th, and I have to take a picture of something that's new to my TBR or a favorite song. So we'll see. And I did read on Friday and Saturday, so I have to fill those out. So I have the whole year, and then my weeklies. I guess I can show you my weeklies. There's nothing really personal, but here is my current week. It's so cute. Keep track of my to-dos and breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and just like a little snapshot of the day and what I watched that day. So when I go to fill out my big trackers, I'll know what I've done. Oh, let me show you the reading portion of this. So I have enough weeklies for the whole year. And then I have my reading trackers. So here I have my pre-orders, future releases. So it's kind of like the book journal part. New books that I've bought or sold. And then I have my art trackers. And then physical TBR, which I have not filled out. I should do that soon. And then I have my bookshelf. So these are the books I read in January. And then after that, I have my mini book reviews. So each page will be for a book I've read. So I've read this at the beginning of January, and then Revere and Raw and The Unwilling +1. So I'll have like a little snapshot of what it's about, favorite quotes, and I have enough for 100 books. So that should get me through the year. And that's it. I'm all done. I don't know what else to talk about. I'm sorry if I talk too fast. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. Bye.